But let's get into your absolute favorite picks from the round of 64 as we close out the show today. Tony, start us off. 2 picks from the round of 64, please. What do you like?
All right. How about High Point plus 300 on the money line? You heard me say on yesterday's show that I liked them with the points, and I was thinking about doing the money line. I've convinced myself to take him here at plus 300. Shop around for sure. Right before we jumped on the show, I double checked, and there were still plus 300s in the market, but I saw some plus 260s too. So don't fall for that. You heard me talk about momentum earlier in the show. Purdue has lost 6 of their last 9 games. And this High Point team fits the mold of the kind of team that has given Purdue problems. Purdue's last 2 losses, Michigan and Illinois, 2 teams who are very good inside. High Point, they're good inside and outside, but especially inside. And Purdue is kind of soft in the middle on defense. So I think that they can give them a lot of trouble. We talked about free throws a second ago. High Point's a better free throw shooting team. They're arguably a better rebounding team. I just think the matchup is great for them. And hey, like I said yesterday, we've seen Purdue go down in the first round of this tournament before. So I think there could be another Purdue upset here.
And your second pick?
Next up, I got Yale plus 7.5, minus 110. It's still available over at FanDuel right now. This is really a momentum play for me. Yale has won 16 of their last 17 games. A&M has lost 5 of their last 7. And as I said earlier, guys, Yale did have a soft schedule, but they've played the few good teams on their schedule tough. So they're not a fraud. They'll be in these games. And I definitely think they can keep it within 7.5.
I'm going to go Creighton. I like Kalkbrenner down low. Louisville kind of lacks size. Creighton has the ultimate size. And also, Louisville might be missing Rain Smith, who is the best three-point shooter in the ACC. One of the best three-point shooters in the country, which, as we know, is the great equalizer. And Creighton kind of has been trending up. They've kind of won some games, and they look good in the Big 12, or not the Big East tournament. So I'm going to go Creighton on a money line at plus 115 for my second pick. So hopefully those lock in and have a little fun.
Some good plus money stuff going on here. All right, Ian, bring us home. You've got 2 picks as well. What's caught your eye for the round of 64 here?
Yeah, starting with the team who I've already talked about. We've already talked about a couple times. Maryland, going to take them in their first round matchup against Grand Canyon. Surprised it's just a 10.5 point spread. I think not only is Maryland obviously a much better team, but I think this is a terrible stylistic matchup for Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon shoots the ball mostly in 2-point range. They're one of the highest 2-point shot rates in the country. And then they have to now face, obviously, a very good interior defense of Maryland, highlighted by Derek Queen there, their center, averaging over a block per game. Terps are a complete team. We talked about this. They can shoot the 3, they can defend, they can rebound, they can create those extra scoring chance opportunities, which we've talked about in the show. I think they're going to blow Grand Canyon out. And then obviously, if you're afraid to lay 10.5 points, consider the fact they have the 6th highest average scoring margin in the country. Plus 14.7 is their average scoring margin per game. So they've had some experience blowing some teams out. So I'll take Maryland minus 10.5 against Grand Canyon. And then we haven't talked about a total bet for the for the opening round yet. So Ninja, actually think you said this is one of the more popular over bets being placed right now. It is Creighton. It is Louisville over 145.5. 10th and 19th, these 2 teams are in 3-point shot rate. So if they get hot from 3, they could just be exchanging 3-point shots back and forth, and that's an easy way to hit an over. And not only do they both hit or shoot a lot of 3 points, they also don't defend the 3-point well. They're both outside the top 100 in the country in defending the 3. Creighton doesn't really play a very fast pace of play, but Louisville does 70th in pace of play in the country. So hopefully Louisville can push the pace here a little bit. As long as they can get hot from 3, this is going to be a high scoring game. And also, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I think this is the first game of the tournament on Thursday. So what better way to start the tournament on Thursday afternoon than betting the over and rooting for points?